Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is your girl Shireen. Guys, I'm here again, guys. So I just want to come here and talk about the situation. As we know, it's Stan. He is still on hiatus. I don't know if it's going to be permanent or not, but I mean, the situation is off. He's a black American who has something going. He's in a position of power, I think, right? He's better off than a lot of people. And for him to be in that position, it's really great. But then he put himself into a situation where, honestly, I don't see any win-win situation for him. I just see he might be screwed in one way or another. He might lose his job. That is how I see it. And my advice to like men out there who, or women out there who do this kind of thing, who hook up with their coworker, when you have something good going on, just leave it alone. Don't shit where you eat. And that mean don't jeopardize something that is important to you. Why you put yourself in that situation? Issues may arise and things may go south. For example, look at TJ now. He was, they're a consenting adult. He go ahead and him go and have an affair, and look what is happening. He could lose his job. Obviously his job wasn't important to him. And you can't blame ABC, because ABC wants to make sure that their policies are met, and that somebody can't come back 7 years from now and say claim sexual harassment or any such thing like that, right? So they have to look into it. When a relationship started, you have to let the employer know, and that is because the employer want to protect themselves. And so my advice to men who likes to go into the workplace, or to even female who likes to go into the workplace and date them co-worker, it is not the best interest for you. And I'm going to tell you why. It sets unclear boundary. When you're in the workplace and you're dating somebody, the boundaries are unclear. It is very misleading expectation. It breaks the privacy, and people will gossip, and it's going to have awkward situation. When you're in the workplace and you're dating your co-worker, people will start to gossip, and they will lose respect for you. You want that? They're going to start talking, and then they're going to lose respect for you. Right? And everywhere you turn, people are going to be gossiping, especially if they know that you have a spouse or a partner, and especially if they know that you're a cheater or you're a womanizer. And for you to go to school, educate yourself and reach that far, it is unfortunate. Just because you can't keep your dick in your pants, or you can't keep your legs closed. Say you're in a relationship with your coworker and things go bad. In terms of every relationship have fights and disagreement. Now you're working very close to that individual, and you have a job to do, because it's a place of business and it should be professional. You should conduct yourself in a professional way. You're going to go there and pretend like you're all friends and everything is good? No, you're not going to do that. It's going to affect your work in some way or another. That is why you don't start these things. If you decided to date your co-worker and you want to have the relationship in secret, how is that going to work out? It's only going to be secret only for a while, because everybody is going to find out eventually, right? If you try to hide things from people, people will know, people will see you, and then people will start to talk, and it's bound to fail, right? You can't hide it for long. And basically, it's like having an affair. Hear no evil, speak no evil. It will end horribly. Love don't always last. You hear about lots of stories where people get divorced all the time. It don't last. Sometimes it lasts, sometimes it don't last. What if it don't last? You have to ask yourself that question. First, the future seems promising, of course. When you just started, it is all love and bliss, yes? if the relationship end and now that person is your ex, and then you have to go work with that person, how awkward that is, how weird and how uncomfortable that is, especially when you work together. It's horrible. Yes, guys, play it safe. There's lots of fish in the sea. You don't have to take the one that is at your workplace. Save your job and your reputation. Look for love outside of the workplace. Don't shit where you eat. And what did I say it is? If it is very important to you, you won't jeopardize it. Issue will arise and it will go south. Now, TJ, look at his situation. He's off work now. He's a prime example. Okay, I'm going to tell you a story. I was screwing my boss. And my boss come to my house all the time. Right? Because I was having an affair with him. So I had a son at the time, and my son was young, and he was about 4 years old or something like that. And my boss bought my son a pair of running shoes. So then one morning I took my son to work with me, but my son was wearing that running shoes, and one of the girls said to my son, "Oh, I love your shoes." And then my son said, "Oh, it's Danny bought it for me." Oh my goodness, I was so embarrassed. Yes, I was embarrassed. But guess what? I couldn't do anything. I just said, I tried to cover it up by saying, "Oh, I gave Danny money to buy the shoes for my son." And I know I could see everybody looking. And there and then, that's when it came out that I was screwing my boss. Now, after that, the relationship changed between me and everybody. Nobody trusts me anymore because they think that I was going to leak information to the boss, right? And so I felt uncomfortable the whole time I was there. I ended up losing the job anyways. I was fired from the job because of the situation. So there you have it. So that is why you don't want to get involved with anybody in